Hi there, this is Rob, and this is the 2-minute overnight overview for Friday. No clock today, because I have a trade I want to go through. It was my first trade in a while, and unfortunately it was my first loser so far this year. So let's take a look, and I'll show you what happened. Here's the odd sheet as it stood near the close on Thursday. As you can see, indications were strongly bullish. All of the major indices we track were showing up in green, indicating they met the minimum long criteria. Both seasonality and price action numbers were strong for nearly every security. Internals were a little more mixed. The Edge Finder showed a couple of studies, both of which supported the bullish case. So for me, this was a pretty easy decision to take a long trade. With recent volatility, stops and targets were larger than usual, so I mentioned to traders in the trade discussion room that a smaller position size may be warranted. So let's take a look and see how the night played out. Strong selling right near the 4 o'clock close saw ES settle at 15.13 1/4. The last trade leading up to 4 o'clock was actually 15.11.75, and the last trade leading up to the 4:15 close was 15.12 1/2. Settlement price is determined by the average price of the last 30 seconds of trading. Most days, the average price leading up to the 4:15 p.m. close is used. On the last day of the month, it's always the 4 p.m. close that is used. So whether traders use the 4 p.m. close or the 4:15 p.m. close, everyone in the trading room got a better fill than the 15.13 1/4 number. As you can see, futures traded lower for most of the night, and morning action leading up to the open didn't help either. The open this morning came with a gap down of 6.5 points. Personally, I lost 5 3/4, so it was a tough trade as the odds did not go my way. That's bound to happen. It was the first loser so far this year, and I'm sure it won't be my last. But over the long run, playing the odds has served me well. One last note. The concept of holding through the open was also discussed in the trading room yesterday. Often, when overnight edges have not played out prior to the open, the gap has then filled. At the beginning of the month, I posted a video in the subscriber area that you can see here that discussed strategies for holding through the open on certain occasions. Traders that implemented the strategy would have held through the open this morning and gotten out just above break even after the gap filled. Hopefully some subscribers took this approach last night. In any case, thanks for listening and rest easy.